consult with Earth Directorate HQ before committing resources to search and rescue.
We got bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
This is your 2061st reminder to keep all personal items with you at all times.
Please mind the gaps. All of them.
Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue waiting quietly until the next tram arrives. Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden. Attention passenger, you are running 24,027.5 hours late for your tram. Please be mindful of your departure in the future.
That piece looks different. Different from the others. If it's an original, we ought to take it with us. You know, for safekeeping.
The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their tram.
Folk were hunkered down here. Wonder how long they held out before. Well, best. Best not to think about it. We got an appointment to keep at Matriarch's Mercy. Let's just hope we don't get shelled too.
Adjust your schedule accordingly.
Please, somebody help us! Anybody, please! Please! Finally, some help. My family and I, we had to leave him. Please help us. Ain't nothing. She's screaming all the. Hurry, please. We must hurry, or they'll be eaten, or worse. No. You've changed your mind. Thank the void. They gonna die. My family had to. Please help us.
mean streak. Popping that claw. Saw what? Just wish Westport hadn't been the victim here. Those folk didn't deserve to go out like that, protectorate or not. I know what's done is done, but how personal are we talking?
Another refugee? Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's mercy, we should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen. I seem to recollect one matching your description. Welcome to rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted I thought the name was Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Stay away from it, and, in all probability, you won't. Our predictions spring from the universal. Only a fool ignores probability, and we don't suffer. Safety and probability are incompatible. Eventually, nowhere will be safe. Not at present, but according to our prediction. That's enough. You need.
I remember this place before the war.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders and the order defecting, there's no putting this sprat back into the camp.
Oyster is looking pretty good right about now.
Wasteland,
I
devoid of
swear,
life?
it's nigh on
The
impossible to find
Arcadians
decent
do.
animal remains in these parts.
Plain and simple.
Oh, try not to get too. I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from. Don't want it. I've gotten. Why, last week, figured I might as well get used to be. I think it's sickness, malnutrition, spontaneous. You too.
Commander, you got a minute to talk? The number of folks seeking refuge from the war is, well, Andes may not be faring much better here, but we could at least find enough work for these folk to buy some food. You sure? It's a tough situation, that's all I'm saying. But if the order, I'd like to believe, I went through, and all they wanted in return was the signing of an employment contract. In all my years, I mean, I'd not have asked for your help with my, well, anyhow, appreciate you hearing me out. When I first joined up with you, and it seems all of us were right, that relay ain't a threat anymore. Things slid into focus for me mighty quick once we... Were you one of Auntie's? I tell you just to shit. Suppose that track ain't had... As for Ibarra, verdict's still out. No, look, ain't seen evidence of it yet. I'd say it's at least... But an invitation to parlay ain't nothing to scoff at.
How long are we meant to stay here?
Ask the order. I'm not in the prediction business.
Not. And then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a Oh, doesn't everyone have that memorized? It's 1.77245338. Typically, no. The abbot, to show how the Crabble patties are made. I am also on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions. I am sure they bear any, according to life outside sees in. We have diverted, but if my data remains, then back. If we factor for random elements offsetting certain key variables, upsetting the mock apple cart, as it were, we start to grasp the potential algorithmic dissonance. Don't even like the sound of it.
My soup is
How could
nutritionally
something be
calculated to sustain
incalculable?
all bodily functions.
The very idea is preposterous.
How long are we meant to stay here?
Ask the order. I'm not in the prediction business.
Broke my... the void you did. Barely connected. You ought to talk to boss. Doesn't like... Anyhow.
Word to wise, don't accept anything here that's given for free. You'll pay, one way or another.
Greetings. Or you're dealing with more of a oh, really? Here, sort of thing tends to cause friction. But half the time, we say, now, how can I help you exactly? Ugh.
You got business? No? Move on. You the fixer lent your aid to Agent Galloway? Don't suppose you got that crawling hibiscus she... Hello. You're the one that aided us in availing Agent Galloway. Consequently, I'm pleased to present you Purchase at Feast.
Look, your nose was just a stand-in for Guar case.
Where do we go now? Another refugee camp? Another
We're
colony?
not going anywhere.
With an 8.
Not on the basis of some half-baked prediction. You do got a certain feral look in your eye. May Huffstutler. That's what those in the order. On account, I object. Louder. Though the order's not exactly fond. Happy as I am to make your acquaintance. The exclusion zone. Screw their predictions. We have people. Chance of life-threatening. Not what I couldn't get anywhere with Administrator Dagger. Thanks, stranger. You can find.
You have a very non-scholarly look about you.
Friends, neighbors, while you apologies. Lately, you are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened. Frivolous jocularity is one of a vicar's key Yes, I reckon I do have. Suppose I frequently launch into extent. Oh dear, as I'm sure I am single-handedly making never as eventually.
Shame what happened there. I seen the whole thing. Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. Yes, technically happens a lot. Don't have proper building material or nothing. Oh, maybe if we interspersed our requests with... They're doing...
You may think you have taken a great old-fashioned cocktail, but have you tasted the highest-rated old-fashioned ever created? Now you can, with acid junk bourbon, consistently rated the best, from the Order of the Ascendant.
Welcome. Have you come to bask in the Order's...
What is it? I have 50. Oh, don't tell me. You're here on behalf of the voice of... Mathematical predictions always keep us one step. This is about the exclusion zone, correct? Or that it only that simple. But you see, the seer predicted that but the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set. Tell me, which of us has the seer has augured death furthermore, and now the voice has involved you. The first step is to familiarize yourself with every angle of the dispute. The displaced want the exclusion zone. We want it. With yours, any questions before you get started? Many people.
The grand plan is the predetermined order to the
I have too much on my mind for idle clerical chit-chat. What happened to this place? Matriarch's mercy is more safer than the trenches.
Look on the bright side. I predict that the worst is behind us.
I suppose I can give you the time of day. Vex, not to insult our...
Oh, my noggin sure is sore.
Go on, get out of here. Scram.
Ow.
How long are we meant to stay here?
That's the order. I'm not in the prediction business.
I think I'm gonna vomit. No, wait, it went back down. I'll try not to sneeze on you, but nope.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish.
Keep your
The
behavior
invaders,
within
water
acceptable
defecting.
parameters.
There's no putting this sprat back into the camp.
Oyster is looking pretty good right about now.
Wasteland devoid of life. Algorithm. If we factor for random elements offsetting certain key variables...
Some people think soup doesn't
Please be
qualify as a
advised, this unit lacks pharmaceutic resources to provide
I calculate
healthcare
the
meeting
paradigm
Post-Directorate standards.
is a
Population
self-centered
exceeding
derivative take on the
7.5
grand
persons.
size. That's how little the Protectorate respects your intellect.
1,068.5 pardons, but my attention is present. Well, as the you may not have noticed, but with the great disruption that has occurred to their lives, the order, if I can help others in need today, appreciate. Yes. You may.
By the law. Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of... True, but the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself. Recently, I had a rare opportunity. I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you are. Strictly speaking, it is. Anyway, that is the seer's business. Where to begin? There are so many sick. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and my thanks, stranger. The seer gave. Now, take the datapad. With my thanks. How can I be of service? As a doctor, I'm appalled. We don't have enough beds. Of course, yes, I can treat sickness as a. Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Lamp. Just don't shake the man's hand. Since you.
You're right. The universe...
Ah, I suppose that designation... Well then, I read that you'd have questions. We utilize a mix... None of it. The Department of Predictive Analysis, of course, predictions have unforeseen... But as we close in on solving the matriarch... for instance, engagement is admittedly one of... If my own humble assertions are not enough... Regrettably, this is made... Well, my weekly prognostic report...
Way I see it. You got something that needs doing, Commander? How personal are we talking? I would have continued serving on the... Look, I knew dismissal was a Anyhow, I would rather return... Right. You didn't... But, suppose if her treatment... I'd rather not dwell on those moments. Fine by me. See, our onboarders promised that it can't complain if we're needed. All right. I don't know if I would have made it out alive. Better than I'd feared. Oh, almost got... It was a rough few nights at first, knowing... In any case, I'm only standing here because...
Look, I'm not with Auntie anymore. We all had reason.
I think I'm gonna vomit. I'll try not to sneeze on you, but nope.
Law, finally.
Real relief. If it's all the same, you have my gratitude, stranger.
The meaning of life is numeric. The grand plan is the predetermined order to the entire universe.
Scienticians around the settlement inform me you've made some inquiries. Have you spoken to all? Well then, if you need me in the meantime, good. As with probability, there is an art beside to put, but with effort, patience, and...
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate? Sensible. Straight to the presiding bishops. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad, and that may well be true. But Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantis.
Fascinating.
A generous offer, my friend, but loath as my predecessor would remind me, no doubt I...
Respectfully, scholar, given choosing...
Moreover, one more thing. Your I'm here. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these illuminating the path to true erudition.
A calling for those with a greater than average... Yes.
Seer Wiley is being too modest. Oh, without... Why, Matriarch's mercy would not be the... Not if you consider the alternative. Its absence... That is a statue of the Matriarch. Alec regretted...
Oh.
Haha, good news indeed.
Please.
Welcome. Anything I can do to assist you? Illuminating the path to drift worshippers spouting it. No, anything I can do to assist you? Yes, what have you discovered? No update. Anything I can do to assist you? Oh, of course. What would you like, apart from providing them sustenance? Need I remind you, Arcadia is at Alexandra Monastery. I haven't the wish to debate you on this any further. Please, welcome. Anything I can do to assist you? Oh, of course. What would you... But we are providing merely a precaution against collapse. Yes, the plan can...
We need to help the folk get opportunity.
My time is yours. For now.
What happened to this place? Law.
I suppose I can give you the time of day.
Hope you could be either way. Besides, ain't nobody around here. Sure won't. Well, I can only hope they had warning. Thank you. We should move on. Unless you got something for me?
What caused the schism between the Protectorate and the Order? The Consul tried to kill presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar.
Go on. You take care now. You hear?
Some people think soup doesn't qualify as a meal.
The paradigm is a self-centered derivative take on the ground.
Oh.
That's
Hello. Granted, I suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's good, right? I'll say, first time I got a POP, it was just after lunch. Wind picked up on the cliff above and dropped a mock. Sure, but I've had things like that. My co-occupant Ike had a POP done. I told you did catch the... I don't know. Anybody needs me, I'll be right here, patiently awaiting my latest personalized order prediction.
The duties of an administrator never end. Exemplary. The display. Go speak with the...
Where do we go now? Another...
Oh. Administrant...
Yes, well, our esteemed outsider here has agreed...
They say you asked around. Listen to folks.
Speaking as a
Agreed.
Mediator, I leave the fate of the exclusion zone. Speak on then.
Did he also happen to mention they were needlessly oblique and vague?
Quite right. Rolo's...
I don't know. You ask me? When it comes... You mean that missionary type who's always talking at everybody instead of to them?
A bit rude, don't you think? But since this mediation was foretold, I will not...
You actually got the provisioner to give...
Ah, yes. I sometimes forget Provisioner Plotnik is...
Fair enough. The Order does keep us refugees fed. I'm all ears, mediator.
The what now?
When grievances between the displaced approach fisticuffs, we hire Sub Rosa hooligans.
That is unquantifiably absurd. And unproductive is one thing. Paid Donnybrooks with... I understand he...
Yeah, anyhow. What was the good doctor's diagnosis? At Auntie's choice.
That is indeed unfortunate, but the dangers collapsed.
I'm guessing you're saying this wasn't an official structure. More people are struggling to...
I'm a gap by Mike. I suspect that your sympathies lie with the displaced. Well, if this is the fate that was augured, then I will not... Please.
Not to worry. Here. Thanks again, stranger. The Order won't scare us off that easily.
Where do we go now? Another refugee camp? Another colony?
I predict with an 8.23 margin.
Wait, don't tell me you're one of those.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Stranger, in light of the recent attack on Auntie's Choice, you may...
So it was one of our bases that got hit. Well, I'm gonna be...
I can't rightly say, and that is rather concerning. Yes, this was an active war. I'd surmise...
Well, it weren't...
They must have done something to provoke an attack. The Order controls everything south of this point, but the rest is beset with various dangers. Zealots, scavengers... Well, not certain about that last one anymore. Cultists, mad to the last one. They're both excessive. They've also been known to pose as refuge. The creatures are of the genus Varachnid. They are large enough to kill a full-grown human and exceed...
May all our efforts add to the equation.
Stop deviating from the baseline.
Architect. This is the Order's anti-air control center. If you don't have specific business here, kindly keep moving.
My apologies. My work requires a rather high amount of focus, and as such, I'm unable to engage in idle chatter.
What is with the anomalous behavior? That's one way to become the center of attention.
You are showing increased levels of agitation. Agitation. Is something the matter?
My arm feels like it's on fire. I had no sleep last night, and this boy damn twitching in my shoulder.
Liquidate 'em! Rest healing. All charged up.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander. Not seeing a shot.
hostilities.
Time to earn my commission.
Look alive, Commander.
Benefits available at your request.
Hello? Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some? Zerania Manufactory 7, presently and for an indeterminate time, is in lockdown. That means no external... Wait, you have a writ? From the abbot? Oh.
Yes, right over here. You're not get... So, the abbot deigned to send someone... Wait, is that an Auntie's Choice enhanced soldier with you? Oh.
We want answers, not a fight. And if indeed there's any retribution to be had, it won't be by my hand.
Surely. Far be it from me to question the... Sometimes I cannot. I'll send word. I expect your behavior will remain impact. The recent attack may have originated from one of our transport pods filled with Zeranium was diverted, though functionally correct. To date, no. And we have managed to corner the apparent... Our suspect, though steadfastly maintaining... I admit...
Evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and flinders. Has it been classified as an accident? Or an attack? Proctor's a low-functioning functionary at best. I mean, just look at this mess.
Well, running a manufactory must require extraordinary, fastidiousness. Little...
Initiate Alpha, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender.
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
Detoxification initiated. Once her name took over.
I'm not clear to speak with random factors.